Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick story on Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann. Their saga will never end. Now it seems like Kroy is wanting to have sole custody of all the kids because he's saying Kim is not fit to do it. And there's no structure when the kids are with Kim. Now, I'm of the mindset that kids need both their parents, whether y'all together or not, and y'all should figure out a way to do this thing in a nice way and co-parent together. But I guess in Kroy's situation, he said Kim ain't ready. So let me go ahead and share a screen so we could get more into this story. So Kim Zolciak's ex, Kroy Biermann, demands sole custody of kids, accuses Roa alum of psychological abuse. Now, it's always problematic when you have one party in the situation that wants to poison the kids against the other parent. It's just sick, it's terrible, but it happens. Kim Zolciak's ex-husband, Kroy Biermann, is seeking sole custody of their four minor kids, claiming in a new court filing that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star is emotionally and psychologically abusive toward them. The retired NFL player filed court documents to amend their current custody agreement on Friday as their ongoing divorce battle continues, petitioning court to become the kid's primary parent with decision-making authority. Under their current custody agreement, which they agreed to after they were forced to move out of their foreclosed Georgia mansion by U.S. Marshals back in April, the exes each have two children at all times with a 1 week on, 1 week off schedule. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But maybe financially, they can both at any given time be able to house and feed just two children and not all four together. But this situation is nasty. I don't like it. I would rather if all the kids were with mom 1 week and then all the kids were with the dad next week. But this split thing is just dreadful. However, due to the noteworthy absence of structure and accountability in Zolciak's home, he now says their split shared custody arrangement is not in the best interest of the children, according to the legal filings obtained by Us Weekly. Biermann claimed in the docs that the Bravo celebrity frequently leaves their children alone or under the care of others for significant periods of time, Ugh, leaving them without proper parental guidance. He went on to accuse Zolciak of being both unstable and unfit as a custodial parent, as he alleged that the children must be immediately placed in his primary care. Biermann claims Zolciak has subjected children to emotional and psychological abuse and alleged she lacked any ability to provide for the day-to-day care of the children, and she shows next to no familiarity with the kids' needs, according to the docs. Uh, I think because when they was together, and this is not a bad thing, it happens in a lot of family. Maybe mom is the one that primarily, does everything for the kids, or maybe dad is. I think in their case, dad, Kroy was doing the most with the kids because, allegedly he wasn't working. And so therefore he was like the primary one involved, probably with everything with school and everything in between. This situation is just sad all the way around. Zolciak's rep told Page Six in a statement Friday that Biermann claims are completely false, misleading, and deeply hurtful. Kim has always been and continues to be a devoted, loving, and attentive mom who puts her children's needs above everything else, the statement continued. She has been a primary emotional anchor for her children through this difficult time, ensuring they have a stable home, healthy routines, and unconditional love. Kim has consistently been engaged in their schooling, activities, and therapy, working tirelessly to support their mental health and well-being. Now, on the flip side, it could be that Kroy just wants her to pay child support. And if he has all four of the kids as a primary parent, then she would have to pay child support, and maybe that's what he wants. When you have a couple that's going back and forth, you don't know who's telling the truth. And I'm of the mindset that each one of them are giving us a little bit of the truth and a lot of lies. So we don't know, we can't really take a stance because we don't know who to believe. The rep added that the filing is a publicity stunt and slammed Kroy for following unsealed motions, claiming he's not only damaging the children's well-being, he's creating opportunities for them to become aware of these disputes and risk being bullied or humiliated at school. He could have filed for it to be sealed. So that is mean, right? And it could be a publicity stunt. I think at the end of the day, even though their relationship got toxic, I think Kroy misses Kim and he really wants her back. The statement concluded that Zolciak remains committed to co-parenting in the children's best interest and will continue to fight relentlessly for their happiness, security, and stability. The former linebacker filed for divorce from Zolciak in 2023 after almost 11 years of marriage. They share 6 children together: Brielle, 28, Ariana, 23, Kroy KJ, Kroy KJ Jagger Jr., 14, Cash 12, and 11-year-old twins, Kaya and Kane. Let me say this too. I'm going to have to give this to Kim's parenting skills or just who she is in general. But I will say this. Ariana, because we got to see her on the show, the reality show, Next Gen NYC, she seems well grounded. That came from somewhere. If we gonna blame the bad on parents when their children come out different, I'll say, so to speak, then when they come out good, we gotta give that to the parents too. And Ariana seems to be a pretty good egg. So I'll give that to Kim. Now, Ariana did have a bout with a DUI, whatever the case may be. Maybe I gotta give that to Kim too, because she was always had that red cup drinking her wine. But I will say, Ariana, for the most part, seems very grounded. Seems like a really good person. So I don't know who's telling the truth here between Kim and Kroy. Biermann, 39, adopted Zolciak's 2 eldest daughters shortly after their 2011 wedding. The divorce update comes after the Roll alum publicly accused her ex of being a deadbeat dad during her appearance on a podcast, Let's Be Honest, tour in June. She also claimed that he hadn't financially provided for their kids or paid bills in years. I worked my behind off to provide for my family and my children, Zolciak said. The man has not paid a bill in the house in years. Even with a job, he hasn't paid a bill in the house in years. Not clothes for the children, not extracurricular, nothing. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, ain't it sad how you can go from bliss? You know, they say it's a thin line between love and hate. It's sad how you could go from bliss to just hate in the blink of an eye. I'm praying that these two get it together because they got 4 young kids that deserve to grow up in a healthy environment without their parents fighting and without their parents accusing each other of different things. Now, allegedly, Kim had a gambling problem. Hopefully, she has gotten help for that. She had a problem with the drinking of the wine. Hopefully, she got help for that, because the kids seeing that every day too is not a good thing. But remember, Kim also accused Kroy of, liking to smoke his MJ. I don't know. This couple is a disaster. It's sad because they got 4 kids. Wishing them the best. And I'm really wishing them the best for the kids. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see y'all in the next video.